Okay, this is a Sunday afternoon, and we're back out in the seafood, floating seafood restaurants, if you want to call them that. But yeah, it's done. We're making another video, but they're really not floating, as you know, guys know. They're on bamboo poles. But while the girls are taking our order, I want to see if I can get in this sun. The sun make it a little difficult. There we go. I want to say a special thank you to a subscriber of mine, and his name is Gerald. Let me check. I brought my list today so I didn't forget it, because when you pass 35 your memory starts to go, and I think I fall into that category. His name is Gerald Escriba. Pardon me, Gerald, if I misspell that or say it wrong, but Jerry Escriba. Now, Jerry's been a subscriber of mine for as long as Michael Melkens, and I'll have to tell you about Michael. But Jerry's been with me for a long time, and he had promised me some special saw blades for my Sawzall tool, which is a reciprocating saw. And I couldn't find them anywhere in Iloilo. All the construction shops and building supplies, the hardware stores, nobody had them. And so Jerry asked me if a couple years ago, he said he's coming to the Philippines. He says, is there anything I can bring you? And I says, oh yes, please. Bring me some Sawzall blades. I even pay you for them. I'd be glad to pay you for them. And he said, okay, so here we are. I've got to get my notes and stuff together, but here we are. We're about 2 years later, and I got my Sawzall blades. And what he did is he was going to be here 2 years ago, and his mother died. Now that was, I remember, he had a major problem. He couldn't make it here because of their schedule. And then his mother died, so that set him back a while. Then we had a major tropical storm, hurricane actually, in Florida, called Hurricane Michael. And it wiped out, what was it, Mexico City, Florida. And Michael is part of a casino group down there, and it just totally destroyed their casino. So he wasn't able to make it over here. And he just got here the other day. We got to Manila a week ago Monday, and he sent me these saw blades through LBC over to where I live, near where I live. So that was awesome, and Gerald, we really appreciate it. Now that my health's taking a turn for the worse, I hope soon I'll be able to get back out and use them. And actually, I did use the saw a little bit I don't remember, a few months ago, and helped take out part of a branch out of our tree because they had chopped it with a bolo real bad and it looked nasty. So I trimmed it up with this saw with my old blade, just real soft tree. And now let's get on. Let's get on to this new subject of Michael Melkens. Well, Michael lives in Bacolod City, and he offered to help. He's been a long time subscriber as well, and he offered to help me a couple of years ago. And he was there for me with Lindley. He was there for me with the Squatters Village when we rebuilt Molo Boulevard, and he's always been there, saying that we really appreciate him. You know, when you have as many subscribers as I do, and people that want to meet me, and then it's difficult to schedule everybody together, or everybody to remember everybody, and then try to schedule a time to meet them. And then with all my being in a hospital for over a year, or biggest part of a year and a half, you know, I just can't remember everything. And then Michael offered to help get the police involved to find out who might have my laptop computer after they broke into our house and stole. It was actually Rose's computer. Well, we know who did it. It was that guy in the video that was that I took down. But he was the guy in the video that was bombing money through the gate. He's the one that stole it. Now we caught him we caught him at the end of the street, and he was showing it off to the one of the ladies down there with his little barbecue store. We didn't get the computer because by the time we had found out about it, and she told us that it was him, then we couldn't do anything. It was gone already. So we just have to deal with the loss and keep moving forward. But Michael was there for us, and he wanted to help us. And Michael, we had a couple of email exchanges today, or messages on YouTube, and I want you to know that actually, in lieu of, you know, I was thinking I had started a list of the people that want to meet me when I was going to go to Bud Brown, see Bud Brown, and so many people were going to Dumaguete. They wanted to meet me, so I started to make a list, and I actually have this list made in a ledger book, and I made a quick copy so when I came out here today I could shoot a video for you. But I do have a list of those, and Gerald, you're on here. I had written you down, but Michael, you didn't make it. I actually had a spot number 2 on ready to meet in my email folder. I had a special email folder for that, people who want to meet, and I maybe had a dozen people in there. But during this last summer, I lost my computer, so I lost several months worth of work. So everything was gone, and I didn't have a backup on that. So as hard as we try, we fail a lot, but we've got to get right back up and do what we can to patch the mistakes and the hard feelings. So we'll try to get together with you soon, Michael. That's Michael Melkens out of Bacolod. But we'll try to get with you soon, have a lunch or something with you. But in the meantime, thanks so much for your persistence and your long-term subscriber, being a subscriber for so many years. Okay, well, I'm gonna hang it up here, and I'll probably just go ahead and make another video about our meal. But we're out on the seafood restaurants again. Bye-bye. Oh, just a note worth mentioning. Rose has brought her camera down here too, and she's fixing to start vlogging. So she might have a different outfit today than I will on this meal that's going to come here. So you guys be sure to go to Rose's channel, and there's a link down in my homepage for it. So it's Rose's Real Life channel. So give her a shout out and a thumbs up and subscribe to her. Yeah. Yeah. The name is Melkens, M-I-L.
That stands for Melanie and Ken.
Melanie and Ken, okay, Melkens. Okay. Wow, what do we got here? Fish?
Yeah.
Oh, yum. Are they swimming?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
From the sea, and then they catch to serve us.
Oh, wow. Fish, and I guess one of those is going to have rice.
Surprise!
Oysters, yum. I won't need any. That may hurt just her.
Okay.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
I don't eat seafood. But I wanted my family to be happy. Hello? That was a plug.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Arigato, arigato, arigato.
You too.
Baho ano? Arigato. Arigato.
Now you don't like oysters, do you? You don't like oysters, do you?
I like.
You do?
Yeah.
Well, I got 2 bowls over there. I just went over there and caught.
Wait for rice.
That's not enough for me.
Yeah, it's gonna have to be. We'll go home and eat tree bark.
That tanigi, this is a tanigi.
This extends across the street. This is done up real nice, varnished and secured. And you can see the poles underneath the pilings down underneath the building here. This is a nice ambiance down here. All bamboo, everything. Give a quarter if somebody can tell me exactly how many pieces of bamboo are in there. Okay, they said, the waiter said that the food was name for Melvin and what's the name?
Melkens.
Okay.
This one.
Named after both of their family names.
Which one? Which one?
This one. This one.
This one, this one.
This is the one.
Oh, just wait for a while. This one, this one. Okay, sorry. This one, this one. You have to be careful to hold the glass, huh?
There you have it.
This one.
Very good service here too.
Yeah.
We've been to another one a couple of times down the road. We didn't care for it at all. Is the food okay?
Yeah, it's very good.
Oh, good. Rice?
Good too.
Okay.
Everything's good.
A lot of times you'll get some cheap rice in here, but she said this is good. And that's actually fish what? Soup?
Yeah, it's I think it's a blue marlin or
Really?
yeah.
Well, that's too small to hold a blue marlin.
We slice it.
Okay.
Small size too.
This small marlin, huh? I don't know what the prices are. I didn't ask. I just so we'll wait. Huh? 350.
60.
Okay. Let's just say a family of to feed all of us, and I didn't eat at first, but less than 600 pesos, or about 600 pesos. So that's not bad. So she said everything's good. So that's going to be our restaurant wrap up of Melkens. Melkens Seafood Restaurant out here, a floating restaurant in the name of the little
Balaring Silay City.
Balara?
Yeah, Balaring.
Balaran, I guess. Okay, see y'all later, and thanks for coming to lunch with us.
That's it.
Okay. Here we are at Melkens. I think it's Melinda and Ken. I'm not sure. Or Mel and whatever. It's two names combined. But it was good. They're pouring a lot of concrete in here. We're gonna have to leave our dog. I don't have enough room in the car for him. So we're out of here. It's a nice big place. And they've got more over here on this side.